Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Laura Kinney Wolverine #1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics, written by Erica Schultz with art by Giada Belviso, Rachel Rosenberg on colors, letters by Corey Petit, and a beautiful cover by Elena Casagrande and Edgar Delgado. I am very excited about this series. I was very excited to get into this. Laura Kinney is one of my favorite characters, whether it's Tom Taylor's all new Wolverine, all the stuff she had been doing in Krakoa. This is kind of really rolling out of her appearances on the NYX series. So this is really cool. I'm glad Laura, as the Wolverine, has her own book again, because I just think she's such a fun, complicated character that can get into some sticky situations, but also, like Logan Wolverine, always looking to really help others and do the right thing, even if that puts her in some kind of harm. And that's what happens exactly in this book. She is the ultimate mutant defense. Wolverine takes the fight to those who stand as enemies of mutant kind. Laura Kinney was bred to be the ultimate assassin as X-23. She is no longer that. She's left that life behind. And then when she encounters mutants being forced to use their powers against their will, Wolverine takes it upon herself to right these wrongs, no matter who stands in her way. So yeah, Laura is gonna be out there and is out there in this issue, just wrecking shop and saving mutants that are being used for pretty both mundane and kind of nefarious purposes. It's still it is such a weird, complicated mix of what's going on here. But the book starts, Erica Schultz starts the book, first of all, giving you a quick tease of what's coming up in the later in the book as far as action, with Laura in the full suit, as well as a little bit of a recap via some narration of like who is X-23. Like if you never read a Wolverine book with Laura Kinney in it, who is she? Why is she here? Why is she the Wolverine? So you get a little recap of that. Then you're brought into this world, like I mentioned, coming out of the NYX series. So we see a few characters from that series on here. And then we finally find a mutant that is looking for help. After the end of Krakoa, a lot of mutants that, specifically those that can't just blend in like regular humans, were kind of left out to their own devices. And that's kind of what the book focuses on here. A mutant that needs help, but is also afraid to ask for it, or doesn't even know who to trust. So yeah, I think, like I mentioned, Schultz, I think does a really good job bringing that story to life. And I really liked. I don't think I had read much by the artist, of Belviso, but just looking at her work on Instagram and the page, and then going through these pages specifically when it comes to the action, man, oh man, it really looks very cool. It's got this kind of a mixture of like old school, but with a little bit of a contemporary flair. So I really like it. I love the way that she draws Laura, whether she's in or out of the outfit. And then of course when it comes to the fights, like just really some really fun panels, like panel layouts with some images laying on top of that, just to kind of add to like the madness of what's going on. Also, one thing that I really enjoyed was the way that Belviso does faces. They're very emotive, and that's something that really adds an extra layer, especially when you're reading the comics. So, yeah, really enjoy this issue. Very excited to see where we're gonna go from here. The preview cover for the next issue looks amazing, bringing in a character that's very popular, really all the time, but especially right now. So very excited to get into that. Highly recommend you check this out. I don't from the Ashes era. I'm not reading all the X-Men series like I was back in the Krakoan age, but there are a few standouts that I'm really enjoying, and this has now joined the ranks amongst that. So stay tuned. We'll be covering this, talking more about this book as we go on, but I highly recommend you check out the first issue. So, as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.